Recording in progress.
Greetings, everyone. So, in today's video, we'll be drawing the 3D in front of you. Of course, now it doesn't look like a 3D, it's a 2D sketch. So, we have to combine it and make it one solid object, which is something that is very simple. So, if you don't have a picture, you can just take a picture of the drawing in front of you, and then yeah, we'll get into today's business. So before I can say much here, it's very important for you to be able to understand and interpret a 2D in order for you to draw a 3D. Yeah, because you cannot draw something that you cannot imagine. You see, so understanding the sketch is very important. So the sketch that is in front of you, it requires you understanding. You must understand which side is the front view, which side is the top view, which side is the right view, side view. So without wasting your time, the sketch that you are looking at right now, just let me erase that. The sketch that you are looking at right now, I won't waste much of your time. I'll just tell you that this is the front. I will tell you. I won't even ask you which one do you think is the front or side view. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, or if you try and figure it out, how did I get to that point of saying this is the front view? I think I created a video where I was focusing more on how to interpret a 2D sketch in order for you to draw a 3D. So you can check that video, it's out there. Yes, but I can try and try and explain this one. So looking at it, understanding the projection symbol, your drawing paper is divided into four quadrants all the time. The drawing paper is divided into it's divided into four quadrants. And then you have to understand whether is this the first angle or the third angle, photographic projection. So this is your right view. Please check that video out. I won't explain this thing that much. This is your right view. Don't ask me why this side is here. So this is a top. Don't ask me why this is here. I'm not the one who's creating the sketch. So it's like this. So let's draw it. Let's draw it. Let's get into today's business. Let's draw it. Hoping that everyone is the picture and then you can try and understand how does it look like now. Create a quick sketch. So it's very important for you to know which side is going to make things easy for you, or which side is going to make things easier for you to draw. Because the reason why you should not is because it's gonna be much easier for you to draw to start by drawing it and then turn it into a 3D. After turning it into a 3D, you'll have to add other sketches or other parts on it to make one complete 3D. So looking at this one, is it possible to start with this side? Yes, it's possible to draw this thing as it is, but it will be impossible to make this curve drawing it on this side, meaning you've interpreted this thing wrong. Is it possible to start with this one? Yes, it's possible, but it's gonna be impossible for you to draw a curve from the plane view, you see? So meaning when you want to add this part, you can start with any, but when you want to add this part, that is the radius of 55, you will have to draw it on this side. Yeah. So let's start with this part. Let's start with that. 2 point center of them. The reason why it tends like the reason why it's turning like is because it automatically constrains itself because all the sides are well dimensioned and agree at the center or on the center. And then it told me that from here going to that side, we have to 20. So here, let me just create a center line. And let me turn this line into a construction. I want to use it as a mirror. I want to use a mirror function, so I want to use it as a mirror. So after drawing this line here, go here and select the center plane. You are told that from here, going anywhere, it can even be here if you want. The angle is 60. Control the angle is the same because the reference point is at one place. It doesn't take. Let me change that to construction. And then the line that I want to and 15 from here, 15 from here going down. So that's why I drew this line there. So where is the mirror function? There is the mirror function. Want to mirror this. Wait. Let's add the line. I forgot to add the line. That's it. You want to mirror this and that. And the line. So don't want it. I want the line. Yeah. My mirror line is this one. Apply mirror. That's how you use the mirror function. You see, we are gaining it's a package, it's like an item. I'm showing you how to draw it, but we are also gaining you're gaining the knowledge of how to use your okay, what is it under what? How to use your pattern feature. It's finished. But we're supposed to remove this part, trim it. But it's fine because we can select that part and extrude it. Let it go. Let me extrude it with the direction or with the flipped direction of 95. And then let me add the thing right there. Right. From which one? Seven. As you all know, even if it can be like this, even if I can draw a line, I'm not drawing it here. I'm drawing it on the that side because the plane is on that side. I'm drawing on the plane. How to cut it? You have to go to your laptop and press FN F7. That's how you cut it. But the reason why you can't see this one is because the plane is at the back. So if I'm cutting what is behind or what is in front of the plane, it's the whole object. That's why it just disappears. And then if you want to bring it back, it's also FN F7. So let's just keep it for and so that we can use it as a reference. And then you were told that from here going to that side for like 25 millimeters, you're going to have a spawner point for your arc. Then your arc runs to 90 degrees. That's how you can draw it, but that's not the only way you can draw it. I mean, there are so many ways of killing it. So you can also come here and cut dimensions and check if it's really 55, is 55, so what? Nothing. Then from here, going up, going down, but we might not be able to do, we might not be able to do it. Oh, we can, okay, thank you. Go. But we wanted to because we wanted to push to that towards the screen. The exclusion is roughly 15 millimeters. And then what else? You want to try sketching, create a sketch. What do you know about the sketch that you want to create? You know that from the top, it starts 15 millimeters from the top. So from here going down for like 15 millimeters, that's where my sketch is starting. And then go to the side for like 40 millimeters. Let me end that. Let's stop. And then you tell that from here, come to the side, you have a gap of 10 millimeters. Then you can, after that, drawing, then like 10, right? The reason why I'm projecting is because I'm lazy to draw this line. So if you're projecting, it means this line, it must just come and be visible. né? As you can see, it's yellow. It has been projected. But we are not done. We can someone just draw everything here. Let's do it. So there's something that we like a rectangle. Just try a rectangle. You know that this size of a rectangle is roughly 25 millimeters. And then you thought that from here to at the end of the day, it's 25 millimeters. And then that side is 15 millimeters. And then they told you that from the bottom of this rectangle to the bottom of the thing is 42 millimeters. Now it's all black. When it's all black, it means it is well constrained. If it's still purple, we are not done. Do the job. Do the things that need to be done. So, you can do, yeah, I'm done. Then what else? I told you that there is a hole here, polygon, but the polygon they comes right before right. Let's check this one. I don't know. And then if I'm not mistaken, polygon slender is aligned uh, with that sharp part. And that part is 8. No, I can tell you that it's there. Let me think like this because I want to show you something. And it's like this, it's not on like this on that thing. So you have to come here. This is your linear control. If there was a line here, coordinate, it means it points on the same line, yeah? On the same line. But we don't have that line, so we're going to use this one, parallel constraint. You see, that's it. I want this line to be parallel to that. You see, it has turned. And then from here towards the end, we are told that it's sort of reflected. And then this part should be. You can check it with this or vertical constraint. That part must be aligned with that one. Not vertical, sorry. Horizontal constraint. That part must be aligned with that. So now it went down. And then we told that this side of yours. This side must be 20 millimeter. And then down. Extrude the cutting going down to the cut your distance, you're cutting through all, finish. Then you can slightly let me show you first quickly. Take it. So after saving, let's remove the print. Right click, visibility, activity. How can you check it? Is it really correct? You have to do this. Okay. The base. You have to come here and place your part. It will tell you. It will tell you. It will tell you. It will tell you. Let me say, okay. So I'm going to delete this one. Double click. Right click and delete it. Then let me move this one because it's gonna move everything because and then when you get here you have to check if is everything correct? That's the question that you should be asking yourself. And then if it's correct, that means you are done. You have to check if your dashed lines are also dashed lines on your drawing paper. Yes, everything. Okay. You have to check everything and still checking. And I can tell you there's something missing. Really? Yeah, I think so. Yes, there is something missing. But I know what is it. Just like see, the line that I've just removed, it's not inside the part. Then what went wrong? The extrusion of this part. Let me measure it for you. You see, it's 15 millimeters. It was not supposed to be 15 millimeters. It was supposed to be 10 millimeters. Extreme perspective line. So how can you rectify that? You have to click on that part and say make sketch visible. That's what I want to correct. But you will remember that this part was extruded from here to the side. So you have to go to, yes, that's the extrusion that I want. Open it. That's three. Okay. Then right click. I want to edit the feature. I want to extrude that part 10 millimeters. Does it affect anything? Okay. Let's check. Does it affect anything? Yes or no? Or it's only that part? It doesn't affect anything. Then save it. Now, what is nice about AutoCAD is that if you change something here, it's gonna also it will also change on your drawing paper. Now I want to show. I want. Excuse me. I want to hide those lines. The drawing line. You see. Now it looks good. So if you notice something here, you don't have to go back and start from scratch. Rushing. No, you don't have to do all that. You just have to go to your 3D and try to edit that part. If you can't edit it, if it can't be edited, you must try maybe and delete that part, only that part. You can delete that part. You can play around with it. Because even if I want to delete this program, I can come here and say delete. It's telling me that it's gonna affect this thing. Like, okay, then there is no sketch because everything was built on top of the first extrusion. But I can delete maybe extrusion two. Let's try delete. If the parts that are going to be affected, it looks like oh, but it's not all of them. Can you see? Yes, and then you can redraw it. Yeah, so that's how we can do it, guys. Thank you. Let me do the second exercise. See you on another video. Sure.